why do you say quiet quitters are just not dependable employees?
I've spent over 30 years building my career. I haven't slept in 30 years, and I'm proud of it because it's the daily pursuit of my passion and potential that I can do every day that gives me that reward. And if I've got someone working with me or for me, and they're not passionate about what they're doing, then if you become passionate about it and you say, I want to give my best today, you don't know what opportunities are going to open up. And I've raised kids. I've got 4 adult kids, 2 step kids, all grown. And I've spent my entire time teaching them work ethic and being responsible for themselves and saying, am I giving my best today? Because opportunities will find you if you're putting your best out there. And I'd love to see what conversations are going to happen 10, 20 years from now from some of those that are choosing quiet quitting. So, well, where did that get you and where are you today?
Well, let's take these two for a second. You got your hand up, I'll come right to you in just a second. These two right here, Hunter and Ryan, I've read everything you guys have had to say. I've looked at things about you, your interviews, tapes and all. These are 2 really smart young men, but it seems to me you haven't found a passion. And I think, just let me give you a little Dr. Phil advice. If you go through life without finding a passion, then you're just like going through the motions, and everything is work. It is uphill. But if you find your passion, then not every day's fun, but then it doesn't feel like work. Because let me tell you, everybody, I don't care, you, I don't care if you work for the post office, everybody's in business for themselves. You're all a company of one, you're in business for yourself, you're working to make your company of one, and then maybe it becomes 2, 10, 20, 100. You're all doing this for yourself so you can create whatever life you want, whether it's to be surfing or running a company or whatever. But you got to have that passion. Do you have a passion?
Well, absolutely, but I think we
What
put
is
a
it?
lot of pressure on young individuals to find this passion at a young age, or we're expecting middle schoolers to know what they want to major in college. I think to put so much pressure on young individuals and the youth in America, I think also ties into the lack of work ethic, because we're putting an immense amount of pressure that, oh, you're 14, you should know what you want to major in, you're 18, you should know what you want to do for the rest of your life. I think your 20s are for messing up. I think your 20s are supposed to be where you work 12 jobs and you fail at 10 of them because you're learning. And I think, too, the idea that just because you guys built businesses, quiet quitting's not saying you didn't work hard for that. I fully believe that every single one of us in this room has worked hard for what we have. And I think it's ignorant to say that just because I did something, everybody else can. There's so many other factors at play. And so just to say that I have a business and I've run it for 30 years, everybody can, and the people that don't are lazy,
That may not
I
be
think
for
isn't
you.
fair.
You have your own law firm.
Absolutely.
Everybody in your class get their own law firm?
No, they do not.
Why did you get yours?
I had an opportunity. I think something
You
that we
took it,
missed.
right?
Yeah, we missed something.
Was it easy or
here.
hard?
It was extremely hard.
But you did it.
I did do it.
Why?
I want to point out that pursuing your passion is a privilege. We have to check ourselves for a minute and not assume that everyone has the same opportunity. Some people are working a minimum wage job that one person might say is a dead end and they're not applying themselves, but they fail to realize this person is trying to make rent every month. They're trying to fill up their tank with gas. And then when they get home, they're just exhausted. I am so fortunate that I had a supportive community that helped me build my law firm. I am not self-made. Most people aren't.
I had jobs that were not pleasant. And every one of those jobs that I went in and said, I'm going to give my best today, and I'm going to find something I love in this. It might be a coworker I love, even though I don't agree with the corporate model of what it was. Every one of those opportunities came from it that brought me out elsewhere to something I was even more passionate about, because I did the right thing every day. And
Again,
I gave my
not
best.
everybody can do that, though.
You
Just
can give your
because-
best every day.
I would strongly disagree. Just because that's been your lived experience does not mean there's so many other factors. There's race, there's gender, there's age, there's so many, there's physical ability. The same person that is in your job that is in a wheelchair might not have the same opportunity that you did. So yes, I'm not saying you didn't work hard. And I'm saying we can't just say because I did it, you can too. That's completely an ignorant
But you can
take.
do something to be the most that you want to be. And maybe what you want to do is go watch the grass grow. And if that's it, I have no problem with that. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.